Do you like cows? I'm talking about this. Chicken of the woods, a mushroom that grows all over our part of West Virginia. And this is another Preservation Nation video, where us and four of the creators are showing you how to preserve more and stress less. We're going to show you 2 ways to preserve these mushrooms, and we're going to throw in 2 bonus recipes, so make sure to stick around to the end. Everything starts with cleaning these mushrooms. They're going to have dirt, leaves, and bugs, just like this little guy. Just brush everything off and only use water as a last resort. And if you do, dry it off very, very well. Now we're going to dehydrate some of these and we're going to freeze some, so once they're clean, we slice them into 1/4 to 1/2 inch strips, cutting off any woody or bad pieces as we go. We'll load up our dehydrator trays, we set it to 135, we walk away. About 8 hours later, this is what we have. These are perfectly dry, they break cleanly. We're going to store them in a 1/2 gallon jar with a vacuum sealed lid. Now to use these, you can drop them right into a soup or stew, or you can rehydrate them with just a little bit of water. I soaked these 2 pieces for about 5 minutes, and look at how soft and pliable they've become. Next thing we're going to do is vacuum seal a batch for freezing. This is straightforward, and Chicken of the Woods holds up extremely well in the freezer. To use them, we'll thaw them out and saute them or use them in soups or stews. Now, for the bonus content, let's make some Chicken of the Woods hot wings with a hot honey glaze. We start with about a 1/2 pound of our chicken of the wood. We clean and cut them into about 1-inch pieces, and then we parboil them in lightly salted water for 3 to 5 minutes. Once that's done, we remove them from the water and we pat them dry. It's going to soften up the mushrooms and help remove any resins. Coat them with a mixture of a 1/2 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a tablespoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne, and salt, pepper to taste. Lightly coat them with butter or olive oil and pop them into an air fryer or oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 to 15 minutes. Shake them or turn them about halfway through, and then we'll call it good when they're crispy and golden brown on the edges. Now while that's working, we're going to make our hot honey glaze. That starts with melting 1/2 stick of unsalted butter. To that we add a 1/2 cup of raw honey from right here on the homestead, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of Frank's hot wing sauce. Once that's mixed really well, we'll go ahead and add a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and just a pinch of red pepper flakes for a little extra kick. We're going to whisk all that until it's smooth and then simmer for 5 minutes. Do not boil this. You can tell it's done when it coats the back of your spoon. Remove it from the heat and let it cool a little bit so it thickens up some. Now once your mushrooms are done, place them in a bowl, drizzle that hot honey glaze over top, and toss to coat everything evenly. And this is what it looks like. Hot wing style chicken of the woods with a mountain heart style hot honey glaze. That's a mouthful, and it's definitely finger looking good. Happy homesteading.